Hi, it's Christy. Welcome to Christy's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a tamale pie. It's a quick, easy dish for dinner, and you can have most of the stuff in your pantry at all times, so it's quick and easy. I have a pound of ground beef in the pot. We're going to start heating that up, and then I diced one onion, half an onion. Doesn't matter what kind of onion, just any kind of white onion, not red, but white or yellow is fine. And we're gonna throw that in there too, okay? And we're gonna make sure that cooks up pretty good, okay? We have this pretty hot. We're gonna get this all broken up and this will start sauteing. And then we're gonna add to this, let's get it going. We're gonna do a little bit of onion powder, a couple shakes, some pepper. Ooh, hear that sizzle, it's coming. A few shakes of garlic and a few pinches of salt. I don't like to put a ton of salt in my food. I like to wait till the very end, taste it to make sure that it needs it. Okay, we're gonna cook this up real quick. Break this apart, saute that. So basically this is a dump recipe. We're just gonna open the cans, dump everything in, and we're good to go. So while this is browning up a little bit, we're gonna make the cornbread topping, which makes it the corn for the tamale pie. I use just like a can of, or a box of Jiffy. It's super easy. So you add 1 box to the bowl, 1 egg, and about 1/3 cup of milk. All right, and we're gonna just mix that up with a spoon. Break that yolk up. We're gonna add it. We don't want it too thick, so if it needs to have a little bit more water or something in it, that's fine too. You just want it to make it like, as it says on here for the Johnny cake, because you're just gonna put this on top, and that's pretty much all that's gonna be cooking. Everything else should be pretty cooked by the time you put it in there. So we're gonna mix this up. And cornbread, it's okay to have lumps. All right, so we'll put this to the side. Let's check on our ground beef. Okay, that's coming along. Okay, to this, we're going to add 1 can of corn. Make sure you drain it. Okay, again, we're gonna just keep mixing this all together. And you're gonna put it in the oven, so all the meat will get cooked. So we just wanna make sure it's good to go. Put that on max. Okay. Let's get this beef in here a little bit more brown. So I'm making this in a, I think it's a 9x9 dish. 9x13 is usually a good dish, but it's a layer. So you just throw everything in and then throw this on top. Bake in the oven 400 degrees for about 20-25 minutes, and you're good to go. So it's a quick, easy meal if you want for during the week when the kids have school or you're working. You can throw all this together. It's super easy. Okay. And we're gonna cook this. All right. That's coming along nicely. Again, the meat will be cooked, so don't get stressed. You're gonna add 1 can of, I have light red kidney beans, dark red kidney beans. Any kidney bean will be fine. Just make sure you drain all that thick liquid out of it and then throw it in. Make sure you get all that. All right. So this is coming along. Like I said, this would be your mixture for the bottom of your thing, and then this will go on top. So fairly easy. Okay. We're gonna add some enchilada sauce. I usually just use 1 small can. Okay. And then these are the sliced olives. It's 2 little small cans of the sliced olives if you have a bigger can. Or if you like your olives whole, you can throw them in that way too. All right, so let's get this all cooked up. And it becomes like a really nice casserole, so. Okay. let's just let that cook for a second. I like to have quick, easy meals because everybody's a working mom these days and you don't have time for stuff. If you have any suggestions and you want to see something that you have never made before, come on, pop us a line. We can work it into the show. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends. All right, so as you can see, our mixture is boiling away. There's barely any pink in that meat, so we're good to put it into our dish. It depends on your dish. This may be a little bit much for this dish, but that's okay. Gotta compromise when you're cooking sometimes. Okay, we're gonna spray that with some cooking spray so it doesn't stick. And you know what? I'm gonna get a spoon for this. And it may be a little bit easier to maneuver. All right. We're gonna spoon that in. Look at all that goodness. Mmm, so yummy. Okay, now I'll be able to, oh, nope, I was wrong. This fits perfectly. Again, I usually use a 9x13. We can use whatever you want, and then you just know what your dish will hold. So this, we got all this together, perfect. Now we're going to add our cornbread mixture. I usually just kind of dollop it on top and then try to smooth it out a little bit later. But you have to remember it will expand a little bit in the oven. We're gonna cook this at 400 degrees for about 20 minutes because literally everything is already cooked except for the cornbread part. So we're going to do that. Let's get all this yummy cornbread mixture. All right, so again, I just like to swirl it in there. It will pop up when it's cooking. All right. Have to be fun. All right, we're gonna pop this in the oven for 400 degrees for about 20 minutes till the top part is cooked and golden. All right, see you back in a minute. Welcome back to Christy's Kitchen, and through the power of the internet, our tamale pie is done. Woo! All right, so I'm gonna serve this up, and basically it's just like a, you know, just kind of make your cuts and then spoon it into a nice bowl. Get all that good stuff underneath. All right, look at that. Mmm, it's a great weekday meal, tamale pie. Please subscribe and tell your friends. Have a great week.